My name is Dale, and I live in West Corners, New York. Well, I got a notification from NYSERDA about being qualified for a contractor to come out and look and see what our installation needs were. And so I think I did a quick Google search at that time and had heard about Foamit before, so I filled out the application and chose Foamit as my contractor. As far as hearing about Foamit from other sources besides Google, there's advertisement I'm sure I've been exposed to in the past, and so I think that had a factor in it. My initial consultation with Foamit was really good. John P. called me up and scheduled an appointment to come and do a walkthrough of what things I would qualify for. John was very personable. He was prompt. He was here when he said he would be, and then walked through the whole process with me. There were other questions I had after the fact and before he submitted all the paperwork, and so he was really helpful in answering questions when I called back, responsive to those types of things, and I really appreciated that. The actual installation experience was really, really good. I can tell that Foamit hires people that care about the brand, because I was just really impressed with their communication, all the way up to the scheduling of the actual visits. I received letters in the mail saying, hey, you're on the schedule for this time frame. And then the week before, I received notification again and told me exactly when they were going to be here. The guys that came, they called me that morning, said, we're leaving the office, we'll be there in about 15 minutes. They showed up. Bill and Caden and Reggie, they were just really great to work with. They were actually here all week, and so I got a lot of interaction time with them and can really see their character. And then, of course, at the end of the week, one of the crew got reassigned, and Jess was here, and she was exactly the same as the others that I had experienced. In terms of the aspects of the installation process, when you're doing a consultation in the beginning, you don't necessarily understand all of the aspects of what is going to take place. And so as the guys were going along, if I had a question or a concern, I could ask that and I could get a thorough answer. And sometimes, I might have seen something that, because I'm the homeowner and I recognize a potential that might need addressed in the process, we were able to communicate that both ways. And so as far as that aspect goes, I just felt that they were just really terrific in interaction with me as the homeowner and cared about my input. What surprised me most about working with Foamit, I think, is the character and quality of the staff and the job that they do. I worked for a company where I represented the brand, and that's important when you're the front line. And the guys were very thorough. At the end of the day, they were prompt to clean up and leave things the way they should be left. And if they wanted to leave something, because they were coming back multiple days, if they wanted to leave something overnight, then they asked my permission if it was okay. But when they got done wrapping up whatever section of the home they were working in, they cleaned up, vacuumed up, and left it the way they found it. Based on my experience with Foamit, I would 100% recommend Foamit to someone else. The overall job and quality, I'm just so satisfied with. My heat loss and cold air infiltration has been stopped. I had a particular room in the house that was pretty dusty, and just air sealing the way it's done has really taken care of that issue for me. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend Foment to anybody that asked me, and I probably wouldn't even have them look for someone else.